Hi, I'm Maylee, and I'm here with one of our associate principals, Miss Arnold, and she's here today to talk with us about n2rdg. Miss Arnold, some of our freshmen don't quite know what n2rdg is. Can you go ahead and explain it for them, please?
Of course. n2rdg is most like the 25-book campaign that we all did in middle school. So what we found is that in high school, sometimes people, they're working with their classes, they forget to read, they've got a lot of busy schedules, so it's just that motivation to continue reading. And our goal is for every student to read 30 books this year.
All right, well, I love to read. I'm going to read anyways. Why should I log it?
Well, it's a good question because I see some students in the cafeteria in Java City, and I'm like, hey, what are you reading? Because I like to read. We talk about the books. And then I say, did you put that in your book log? No, I'm going to read it anyway. So the advantage to go ahead and logging it is that, number one, you have a track for yourself. So when you're making your e-portfolio, when you're applying to colleges, it's one more thing that you can talk about that another student may not be able to, so that you can go back and look and say, I've read on average 30 books the last 4 years. That's one more stat that you can put there, that you've earned something that when you're applying for scholarships or applying to a college. The other reason why is that there's prizes. I mean, sometimes that's all it takes is just a little bit of motivation. If you're going to do the reading anyways, you can get free lanyards, free ID, so that $5 isn't going out of your lunch money or whatever. And then you also get coupons to Java City. So if you're already going to be doing the reading anyways, then you get that little reward. The third reason I would go ahead and log it is that there's a community, an n2rdg community. So when we get certain prizes like 25 books, 30 books, you get times out of class to be able to go on a cookout, to movies. And last year we had a lot of fun because people, sometimes readers, we may not know that there's another reader in our class, and when we're all in there together, students would look around and be like, oh, that guy, they're into reading too. And so they talk about books, and it's just one more kind of a club together.
So not only does reading help you with college in your future, it gets you out of class and you make more friends. So I really don't see any reason why you shouldn't be reading and logging it.
That's right. So what we're going to do today in advisory is I'm going to talk through how to use the online book log. This year you don't have to write anything down on paper. You can do it from your house. You can do it from class. So when you finish that 100-page textbook assignment from Mrs. Van Zant, or when you finish your favorite book, you can log it in right there. So the goal is by the end of advisory today that you would have caught up and put in all your summer reading, and then you'll put the rest, you'll know how to do the rest from now on.
So now it's easy and convenient, and there's absolutely no excuse why you shouldn't do it.
No excuse. So motivate your friend. There's links everywhere. I put it out on Twitter, and we also do recommendations on Twitter. So when people are talking about a book, then we'll put it out there so people know what other good books there are.
What do you like to read?
I like to read a little bit of everything. My favorite is nonfiction, historical fiction. I love stuff that's like a different way to look at the past. So I love Roman times and Westerns. Kind of weird, but I like that kind of stuff. And then I have to read a lot of nonfiction. Even as a principal, we're required to go to meetings and have read a chapter ahead of time. So you're never done reading, but it's always fun.
Let's go ahead and take a look on how to log those books.
Hey guys, so I'm going to show you how to access the book logs for n2rdg and also how to see favorite tweets and things about what people are reading. So you'll go to the nisdtx.org website and then select Northwest High School. I'd favorite this page. It has lots of interesting links for counseling requests, but there's the one for n2rdg. You'll click there and it goes to a Google form. You won't have to fill these forms out in advisory anymore. You can do them whenever you want to. So when you finish an assignment for AP US History and you've read 100 textbook pages, you could log it right there. So you put your name, your ID number, that's how we'll find you so that we can give you your rewards. Title of the book, author of the book, and date finish. Date finish, you don't have to remember the exact date, especially if you're logging your summer reading, but just put the general month. Same way with grade level. An advisory teacher also helps us to be able to find you so we know where to deliver your prizes. Genre of the book, that just helps Mrs. Bates to know what kind of books to order in the library or when she's scheduling book talks and authors come to visit, who she wants to invite. Write a few sentences about what you like about the book because we'll tweet those out on our hashtag n2rdg. So here's the Twitter. Hashtag n2rdg. You can search there if you want to kind of see what people have been up to. I click on all because I just like to see them all. You'll see tweets from the librarian. Sometimes we're trending and other people like the Lindley Book Nook pop in on our chats. The high school tweets. So you can see, here's a tweet from Justin Gilbert. If you cut out half an hour of TV a day, then how much reading you'll have done by the end of the year. I was scrolling down, just looking at a couple different ones. I retweet the book log link every once in a while, so if you can't have the internet, you can just click on there instead from your phone. And let's see what else. All right, so back on, here's pictures from when we had our 30 book readers from last year. Over 25 all attended a cookout with Mr. Childers. So he's at the grill. He made over 100 burgers for everybody. We all had a common lunch together, got out of class, had prizes, drawings for books, drawings for free drinks at Sonic, all that kind of good stuff. And you can just kind of see other readers in the Northwest High School community. And there's my twinsy. We were all dressed the same in our Into Reading shirts. So we'll also talk about prizes and what rewards there are. So incentives for students, they come in 5 book increments. So you read 5 books or the equivalent, 100 pages of a textbook is equivalent to 1 book. You can choose, do I want a lanyard or a Texan bumper sticker? 10 books, that's a $5 gift. You get a free ID or you can get a coupon for 2 Java City cookies. So all those, we'll talk to you about how to order those later, but for now, just keep logging your books. Our goal is for everybody to read at least 25, but if you didn't log any last year, our goal is for you to just at least get 5 on there as a place to start. So thank you, Texans, for logging those books in, and we'll be having your prizes out hopefully by the next advisory in October.
Thank you so much, Ms. Arnold, for coming
My
in
pleasure.
today and doing this with us. Remember, students, to read and log those books.